Welcome everybody to more of The Witness here on AP Games. So glad to have you join me as I'm assuming the final-ish area of the game. Really enjoying this. I would definitely have to say that coming to this area and all the revelations and the artwork and all these, even just some of these gimmicky puzzles have really, I don't want to say rekindled my love for this game, but I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, so I took a few minutes from since last episode and just kind of stepped back. I got a drink of water, stood up, walked around a little bit, and just kind of took my mind off the game for a few minutes. And alright, so I realized two things about this puzzle that I've been working on, this symmetry puzzle. First is that I've been focusing almost entirely on this left side with trying to put these blocks together. So that's the first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I noticed is that I don't think that I tried any combination where I put this square block up here. So I think I need to do that. So I think that's the first thing. So let's go ahead and switch the position of these blocks. So if I put so if I'm switching the position, then the L shape, if I put it here, that doesn't work for this guy because he's supposed to be included in the same area. So the L shape has to go here. So we're gonna do this guy right here. We're gonna do an L shape here. So that's the L shape, and that's the square block up top. And that's it. Look at that. 5 minutes away from the game. And so it works on this side because what happens here is we use this L shape here is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's those blocks right here. And then this guy right here, right there. So I was right. I was correct what I said last time is that the goal of this larger puzzle is to take different combinations of the Tetris blocks and put them together in symmetry, which is actually something new that we haven't done before. In the game, which is kind of cool. This is freaky, to be sure. But can I go down in the no? Okay, can't go in the water. First things first, of course, is that we've got a guy trying to solve a puzzle. So, oh, that's so cool. He's got all the different like puzzle pieces and stuff right there. Look at you. Look at you go. Second thing to do is, of course, check to see if there are any environmental puzzles. Anything? Anything at all? Oh! Ooh! Okay. Oh, scared myself there. Okay, those puzzles don't look too bad. Oh, never mind. Okay. The puzzles are different. The puzzles are different. Okay. Let's do this. No, that's not correct. No! Stop it! Stop it! I've always enjoyed going slow in this game. Don't take that away from me. Okay. Power cord just goes like... Oh, that's a recording.
In any case, our 3 days old infant cannot be very confident of any interpretation it puts on a universe which it only discovered a minute or two ago. We have said it has 70 years of life before it, but in truth, its expectation of life would seem to be nearer to 70,000 years. It may be puzzled, distressed, and often irritated at the apparent meaninglessness and incomprehensibility of the world to which it has suddenly wakened up. But it is still very young. It might travel half the world over before finding another baby as young and inexperienced as itself. It has before it time enough and to spare in which it may understand everything. Sooner or later, the pieces of the puzzle must begin to fit together. Although, it may reasonably be doubted whether the whole picture can ever be comprehensible to one small and apparently quite insignificant part of the picture. James Jeans, 1928.
So kind of that final thought there is to say that we may never fully understand everything. Interesting. Okay. So this puzzle has... okay, so these have to be touched on 3 sides, which isn't too bad. That's 3 sides. This... That's 3 sides. Okay. Let's try it like this then. I don't want to take up all that. Get you on 3 sides. Then I think I'm just a little off. You're not on 3 sides. Okay. So I think I'm correct. Well, maybe I need to do it like this. 3 sides. 3 sides. 3 sides. 3 sides. And 3 sides. There we go. Boom. What did that do? Oh, it opened you! And this is, I was just gonna say, last time, I remember seeing this blue puzzle, and I had not, like, I didn't know how I was supposed to solve it. Okay, or how I was supposed to get to it, but that opens, oh, love it. Okay, so we got white and black dots, they need to be separated. My initial instinct, my gut instinct is to just do something like, kind of like this. But I know that's not gonna work because we got those white dots on the bottom. So I need to go like this. Ah, okay. What if I did? All right. So I'm guessing this is, okay, so it seems like there are 2 different paths. So we've got like the time stuff over there, which I timed. I like taking my time on stuff. And then we've got this place. So let's try this place. This is more my pace, anyways. So, okay. So again, speaking things I know to be true about the puzzle. So I know that I have to go through here. I know I have to go through here. I know I have to go through these lines as well. And then I know I have to bring something along this line too. So my thought is, what if we did something like that? It's not pretty, to be sure. But it okay. Here's another thought. That's not gonna work. Okay, so we've got this thought here, which is not going to work because I need to be able to do this. Okay, so if I have to do that, that tells me that that's the end. This is the end right here, because I have to get these 3, I have to fill out these 3 lines in order to separate this out. And I can't come from this way to do it because then I block off my exit. So this right here is the end point, right here. So if I can get everything separated to this point, that's where I need to get. Okay. So what if we did man, I was gonna do something like that or something. Or something like this. Again, that doesn't work. But it's kind of neat. Again, so close. It's just this dot. Okay. Okay, so if I again, so the line I know has to come here. So if it has to come here, then I know it has to come here. No, it has to come here. Then how do I get those guys on the bottom? Because there's no extra line to get through here, and I can't. So I have to. I think I have to do this. Does that work? That works. There it is. There are, boys and girls. It goes down deeper? How does it go down deeper? No. Okay. Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so up top of the lake, which I can only assume to be, you know, man-made. Up top of the lake, this doesn't look to be powered, but there's a power cord running to it. So that, okay, that looks like an elevator. There were definitely lights down in some subterranean area, and I definitely have seen this from other places too. So I don't know what I'm walking into, but it's really freaking cool. Ooh, dots. I can do those. I can do dots. Oh. Subtraction stuff. Tetris puzzles. Okay, I'm just. Okay, so for starters, I just got really suspicious there. Kind of looks like an environmental puzzle. So I am going to do. This area is huge. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my normal exploratory walkabout to just kind of grasp everything that's going on here. Because there seems to be a lot going on here. Oh my goodness. Wow, so these are mimicking the puzzle that's there up at the top of the mountain that I had so much trouble doing. Okay. Lumber. So this is... What is this place? Good night. Okay, for starters, there's no safety rails here. That is... Building codes. Not up to code. Alright. So, dot puzzles. Again, just kind of do my exploratory thing. And a dead end with... Symmetry puzzle? Oh, okay. What? You gotta be kidding me. So the dots are hidden. Ugh. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. So that's another gimmick. Alright, so I've at least solved one puzzle in here in this cave area. Wow. And you get these guys. Like, what is... Like, I feel like this one's not too bad. Like... Alright. Wow. Okay. This area is a little crazy. That's where I came from. There's stairs there. And there's like an overlook over here. Which I can only assume is for... we ran past that and came up this way. So there's some more stuff over that way. Something over there, too. Alright, so this looks... What is this place? Sweet mercy. Okay. So, this one looks just bonkers. However, if I were to draw it, I think that it would become... Well, I say that. I say if I were to draw it. I rotate with it. Oh, wow. Oh, good night. Okay, so I know that doesn't actually fulfill any of that. Okay. Oh, no. Nope. Not right now. Not right now, at least. Again, feeling a little overwhelmed at what I just unlocked. Like, wow. Okay. So, this puzzle... Oh, okay. So this is just an elevator, and I can solve it to go down. Wait, what? Okay, oh, okay, so that powered it, and now this is up and down control. And then you got this thing, where you can only pass by each of these one time? That wasn't bad. Oh, this is the door. The door, yeah. This is the hidden door by the swamp. Yep. Oh, nice. Wait, where'd that go? Okay, it's in here. Yeah. All right, now I know where I'm at. I still feel overwhelmed, but I know where I'm at. Sort of. Then we've got this. Goodness gracious. Okay, so this yellow sun, those, no, okay. Can't get around you, so I can get around you though. That should work. There we go. Okay, so again, just clarifying expectations. This is an exploratory phase. Does this like lead up to the mountain? I think. Up to the river area. Yeah. Okay. So that's another way out. It's a little bit higher up on the mountain. Okay. All right. That puzzle wasn't too bad. So these are just a couple entrances. This is the lift to get me down there quicker. I don't like the idea of those puzzles. Okay, so I've been up there already. I've checked out this area, even though it seems like there's nothing here, and this is just an overlook, but I'm suspicious that there's an environmental puzzle down here somewhere. Maybe I have to come back to it later. So, is there something on the wall there? There was! Yes!
Just reading these well, picking the right takes, placing them.
Yeah, I don't think it pays to be too neat. You only leave some traces of us for the intrepid to find.
What do you mean? Any visitor to that island is going to hear quite a lot of us, if they poke around.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I mean, showing what's happening behind the scenes a little bit to ensure we keep some authenticity. Because if we get too concerned with saying a bunch of wise things in the least personally revealing way, then we're basically putting up a front, in danger of it becoming a false front. It's a slippery slope, and you know how easily we could slide into pomposity. I mean, nobody wants that, but would we notice if it happened? Or are we too close to the project? Look, I just think if we include some of our interactions, show that we aren't these transcendent, perfect beings, that we get stuck sometimes. We get into arguments or get depressed. Then at least it's not a false front. At least we're not hiding.
Authenticity is good, yes, but you can find human drama anywhere. I mean, we're drowning in it from day to day. We're supposed to be building a quiet environment away from drama, not celebrating it. Look, these are objects of contemplation. These are about focus and clarity. We agreed at the outset.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to change any of that. Just a little added twist, you know, tucked away deep. It doesn't have to be drama, it's just reality.
Reality. So, what, we should record a meeting and stick it in?
Maybe. But we already have some good stuff. Oh, like that little encounter the other week where you offered to buy a girl a sandwich?
Oh.
Her mic was running, so it's in the archive. Look, it's fine. It's in context, it's perfect. Because we're not lecturing from on high. These recordings are part of an endeavor built by human beings. And they aspire to truth with a capital T, but we also have to remember that they cannot actually get there. We should be clear to the intrepid that we know this. I think it'll make it better.
Okay, sure. We'll at least see how it feels. I mean, on that island, we are going to be in very susceptible states. So, be careful with it.
Okay.
Seems I get to be the pioneer of being mildly embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, should probably let you know, I'm recording this conversation right now.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious.
Oh.
What? It will make it better. Trust me.
I hate this game. I hate this game and I love it at the same time. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow. My jaw is hanging open. I'm dumbfounded. This is, wow. I want to listen to it again as I continue going.
Well, picking the right takes, placing them.
Yeah, I don't think it pays to be too neat. You want to leave some traces of us.
Is there something in there?
What do you mean? Any visitor to that island is going to hear quite a lot of us, if they poke around.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I mean, showing what's happening behind the scenes a little bit to ensure we keep some authenticity. Because if we get too concerned with saying a bunch of wise things in the least personally revealing way, then we're basically putting up a front, in danger of it becoming a false front. It's a slippery slope, and you know how easily we could slide into pomposity.
Great word,
Nobody wants
pomposity.
that, but would we notice if it happened? Or are we too close to the project? Look, I just think if we include some of our interactions, show that we aren't these transcendent, perfect beings, that we get stuck sometimes. We get into arguments or get depressed. Then at least it's not a false front. At least we're not hiding.
Another recording.
Authenticity is...
Wow.
God bade me behold the sea, and I saw the ships sinking and the planks floating. Then the planks too were submerged. And God said to me, "Those who voyage are not saved." And he said to me, "Those who, instead of voyaging, cast themselves into the sea, take a risk." And he said to me, "Those who voyage and take no risk shall perish." And he said to me, "In taking the risk, there is a part of salvation." And the wave came and lifted those beneath it and overran the shore. And he said to me, "The surface of the sea is a gleam that cannot be reached, and the bottom is a darkness impenetrable. And between the two are great fishes, which are to be feared." Nefari, circa 970. What?
I'm going to the store. Do you want a sandwich or something?
You've been standing there for like an hour.
I didn't want to interrupt.
And I don't like sandwiches. Have you ever seen me with a sandwich? Why would you think I want a sandwich?
Sorry.
No, I need some sleep.
It's okay. We're all working hard.
I just want to read it right. We're going to be hearing this a lot of times. Every little thing matters because it gets so multiplied.
It's good. Good.
Thanks. Yeah. But we've kind of picked high goalposts. Every little bit matters. Oh, can you get me a coffee?
Okay, so first of all, I think that's really cool that the recordings are connected. Second, I think it's kind of cool that I found them in that order. Presumably, maybe the reverse order. I think also that means that I need to continue scouring for more recordings because I'm more concerned about like hearing these recordings than I am about finishing the puzzles. I could I'm gonna try some of these puzzles definitely, but wow. So recordings anywhere. So this place has just completely blown my mind. I don't know what to think anymore. But it does confirm what I thought, which is that this area is a carefully constructed Skinner box of sorts that I have been placed in or somehow got dropped onto or something. I don't know. So yeah, this place is definitely not an accident. It's not like this is a place that was constructed to do something in me. And again, I want to find recordings. No. Recordings? Just bonkers. Like another, just takes this game to a whole nother level. Is basically what just happened. Okay, so again, this area is kind of overwhelming. Let's see, is there like a recording hidden like just somewhere weird back here? I'll try and tackle it at some point, but I think that I don't know. I'm not sure what to think right now. Like I'm just dumbstruck. I said dumbstruck, not dumb. I'm dumbstruck. Just by like the twist. I do like the authenticity actually. That Mr. Speaker Man said something about. I do like the authenticity. And there's another recording right there.
Then the occupant of the first would shout to keep him clear. And if the other did not hear the first time, nor even when called 3 times.
Ah, this is the recording from the
bad
boat.
language would inevitably follow. In the first case, there was no anger. In the second, there was. Because in the first case, the boat was empty. And in the second, it was occupied. And so it is with man. If he could only roam empty through life, who would be able to injure him? Shuangsu, 4th century BC.
So, how did it go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait, what?
No, it's not. It's normal for me. I never remember my dreams. If I try right when I wake up, I can just barely remember fragments. Later in the day, even 20 minutes later, those fragments are gone. Unless I wrote them down. And if I read them later, it's like, these are ramblings of a crazy person.
Yeah, but then how do we know there aren't any side effects? I mean, do you remember everything else about your life?
It's fine. I mean, we're just doing suppression, not lobotomies.
What?
I mean, everything is still there. In dreams, we often take on personalities that are a little different. We forget details of our waking life and remember fictions in their place. How does that happen? Well, we're just using the same pathways.
You've got to be kidding me.
But really, how should I know if something's missing? If you forget a few random little things, how would you remember that you forgot? Nothing big is missing. I don't think. Wait, who are you again?
Oh, God. Why did we let you go first?
First hasn't happened yet. I was just dipping my toes into the pool. real first happens when someone dives right in and gets to decide for themselves when to come out. Who's that gonna be? You?
I long for the days when we weren't sure we'd be doing anything this scary.
It'll be fine. It's not scary. It'll be fun.
So fun you don't even remember?
Okay, no. Shoo. I want to re-record this one before I go home. I have some new ideas about it.
What? Because of the test?
Yes. Because of the test. Possibly.
I thought you didn't remember anything. Interesting.
Yeah. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
What in the heck is this? What is going on here? Also, I think that there is a recording back there. So I'm gonna quick sprint on over. Wait, hold on. Okay, no. I saw something over there. Something that looks vaguely like a little recording piece. I'm just gonna snatch it up real quick if I can. It was down there, wasn't it? How would I even get down there? Certainly not this way. I'm just overwhelmed with what is going on here. I just don't even... I can't even. I don't even know. It definitely seems like there was something over, like, back behind this pillar. There's, like, an area back there or something. But I just... Like, what? So, again, this confirms what I said before, that this area seems like this whole place is, like, carefully constructed Skinner box that they're teaching me to do these puzzles, and I'm just oh. I have to resolve it every time? Does this change every time? Oh my gosh. This whole episode is just like, what is...
In any case, our 3 days old infant cannot be very confident of any interpretation
This is one that I
it puts on a
already
universe
got.
which it only discovered a minute or two ago.
Can I...
We
No,
have
it
said it
continues
has
on.
70 years of life before,
Alright.
but in truth, its expectation of life would seem to be
Well,
nearer to 70,000.
alright.
Maybe
Let's give one of these a try.
stressed, often irritated at the apparent meaninglessness and incomprehensibility of the world to which it has suddenly wakened up. But it is still very
Boom.
young.
Done.
Might travel half the world over before finding another baby as young and inexperienced as itself.
Wait.
It has before it time
I did it.
and to spare, in which it may understand everything.
Okay, so that one's locked.
Sooner or
Cool.
later, the pieces of the puzzle must begin to fit together.
What is this?
Although
What is this jank?
it may reasonably be doubted whether the whole
No.
picture can.
Okay, so
ever
it changes up every
be
time, so I'm gonna wait for
comprehensible
a
to the
better
small
one to come out,
and
I think.
Apparently quite
that
insignificant
is
part of the picture.
Bonkers.
James Jeans, 1928.
Alright, let's see if this comes out any better. So 3 across, that would be really, okay, so it would look like this. Yes! I know exactly where we are. We're at this place. The place I've always wanted to go. This place. Weren't there people here before? I thought I saw. Oh my gosh, pillar puzzles. I can't handle this right now. Oh no. No, please no. Okay. So this is definitely something I'm going to continue next step. Oh, there are people here. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit better. Little boy with the boat, and presumably his mother, who's what are they looking at? There's definitely something right there. Weird. Okay, so pillar puzzles and mysterious cave. Alright, so some of you were saying, like, first of all, some of you have been saying, like, oh, he thinks he's so close to the end, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Ignorance is bliss. So, let me enjoy my bliss. These pillar puzzles are gonna take me a long time. I recognize that, but there's a part of me that wishes that you guys didn't spoil for me that I was so ignorant. But whatever, it's fine. I can understand now how you guys. I understand now how funny it seems to think that I was so close to the end when I have clearly so far to go with these pillar puzzles. These are absolutely new, definitely. And it's gonna be a nightmare to draw because there's no actual break point. Oh gosh. Okay, well, anyways, significant progress has been made this episode. Significant, just like massive, like mind-bending spoilers have come out. My opinion of this game has shot up so much higher. This is amazing. So, anyways, that's where I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for following along, for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you have anything to say. Leave a comment down below. And if you haven't done so already, check out some of the other series on the channel. Maybe you'll find something that you like. So, thanks again, and we'll see you again soon here on AP Games.